We will ensure that the men and women of our military have the tools, equipment, resources, training, and supplies you need to get the job done.
Well, that sounds great. President Trump following through on another campaign promise to our service members, because after 8 years of the Obama administration, our military not at the stage it needs to be. What exactly does the president need to do to fix it? Here to discuss is Iraq an Afghani combat vet and Fox News contributor Pete Hegseth. Pete, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's no secret during the Obama years, for the most part, the Pentagon was hollowed out.
No secret at all. The first thing our troops are going to get right now is leadership and prioritization from President Trump. He cares about the military, he wants it to be funded properly, and he knows in a dangerous world it needs to be the proper size. Barack Obama never cared about any of that. The Budget Control Act, otherwise known as sequestration, was the idea of that White House, slashed funding of our military, and as a result, we don't have enough planes, we don't have enough ships, we don't have enough troops. They're not ready to go. They don't have the training, maintenance, and modernization of their weapon system. Our ships are old, our planes are old, and our troops are not as trained as they were in the past, especially our conventional forces. A lot of that comes back to funding, and the previous White House, Barack Obama, was unwilling to prioritize defense spending, and so we're at what Reagan faced after Carter. He's got to rebuild a hollowed-out military.
Sure, and to your point, we've got about the last 5 years of the budget for the military, and as folks can see right there, it's going the wrong direction. It's going the wrong direction for a myriad of reasons, but what exactly? Okay, so, you know, it's not like our taxes went down. It's not like Washington didn't have more money. They had more money than they've ever had in the history of the United States of America. So where'd that money go if it wasn't to the military?
And our debt increased exponentially. It went to social spending programs. It went to a VA that still isn't run well, even though they're pumping more money at the problem. So more money isn't always the solution, but at the Defense Department, if you can't pay to maintain your weapon systems, if you don't have enough troops, if you can't train those troops, if you don't pay for the next generation weapon system, you won't be prepared for that next battlefield. So funding really does matter at DOD, and they've undercut it.
And Donald Trump has made it very clear that funding the military to the strength we need to be is a priority. But what are the odds of him getting the money to do that?
Well, the chairman of the Armed Services Committee in the House and the Senate, Mac Thornberry and John McCain, are both very dedicated to getting rid of sequestration, but also making sure that there are reforms so that money spent at the Pentagon is spent well. It is a big bureaucracy. You have to make sure processes actually work and that you're not overspending. That's a Donald Trump specialty as well. So let's spend more and spend it wisely, which I think he's got allies in the House and Senate to do it. So if he wants to make this a priority, which he said he does, I think they can get it done.
All right, stand by for that. All right, Pete Hegseth joining us today from the Twin Cities. Pete, thank you very much.
You got it. Thank you.
All right.